Florida. For those who don't know, a very good Group of 5 team. They were 10-2 a year ago, off to a solid start this year.
Yeah, and 6-1 versus Power 5 teams over the last 7 games. You think about South Florida and what they can do offensively, lots of plays, lots of points, but defensively, remember, this is a Charlie Strong defense, a team that has his identity. They're going to fly around and hit some people.
Yes, a very good South Florida team.
I think there's a great tradition, not only of D linemen, but defensive, players in general. I think before I got here, when I thought of the USF program, it was always they played, tough, hard-nosed defense.
And I'm very grateful for that because we have to earn the right to be in our meeting room. We have to earn the right to go take the field as defensive lineman for USF. I think that there's, like I said, maybe not a long tradition, but a pretty rich tradition of great players, especially that position. And it's a challenge for me and my guys that I hope that we can live up to.
South Florida always been known as a D-line school, but as a coach, it's my job to keep the fire lit, Those kids can go and say what the next man did, but it's my job as a coach to keep those guys motivated, keep the room from not being stale, keep the drills from not being stale, and just be genuine to those guys. When you're genuine to these kids, they're gonna run through a wall for you.
Heard once a leader is someone who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Some people have that personality, some people have to develop that personality, but that's what leaders do. Leaders lead. They bring people with them.
So Ronnie Hoggins, I think he's gained that responsibility just by how he handles his business.
If you ask me, he's one of the best football players in the country. When he gets on the football field, he's the most competitive football player you're gonna find.
Ronnie's one of those guys, he's not very tall, but he plays big.
Really stepping into the role of being a leader. Sometimes when maybe it seems like we don't have the right mindset and mentality coming out into practice, he'll definitely speak up and talk. I take him over anybody in the country, the way he's playing right now.
Ronnie's always been great since we were freshmen. He's always been like a guy that you could always look to and know that he'll always get the job done.
I take that role personal. It's a huge role. I mean, a lot of people can't say that they're a leader of a ball club, a team captain. So, I mean, it's a lot, and I take pride in it, and I do it well. We're hungry. We have a chip on our shoulder. A lot of people are doubting us, which is fine. I mean, we'll just sit back and just keep working and just reap the benefits of it. We don't mind being doubted. I mean, what's wrong with being an underdog? So, I mean, we're just going to keep doing what we do each week and going out and performing.
I think the American Athletic Conference has some tremendous offenses. I think there's a challenge every week. We're facing some draft pick at receiver or major quarterback or, as a defensive coach, there's a lot of challenges in this conference. It's pretty wide open. So I think that every week, you got to be ready to play.
There's a lot of pressure, but we're right here in the forefront, right? It's been awesome to be here. Now we just got to worry about getting it done.